Hey everybody, CeeLo the Traveling Trader here. I am at Black Point Marina by Biscayne National Park here at the very end of basically where the river meets the sea. Pretty cool place. Check it out. See you in a bit. Maybe I can talk and walk at the same time instead of just showing all this cool stuff. Isn't this beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. And so, I've been thinking about my channel. I wanted to give you guys an update on everything. I haven't done a lot of blogging lately because I've been busy, mostly working and trading, and getting ready for the next trip. Got a nice trip that's going to be coming up real soon. That's going to be an exciting one for you guys. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag yet with this. But I will tell you this, it has been a journey. Oh, look how beautiful. So check this out. Full cement table. It's got the seal of the National Park Service in the bottom. And then you've got just this little entrance here into practically nowhere, but somewhere. Nice little cove almost. Real nice. Just wanted to show you guys how cool this is. Notice the garbage cans, the way they're set up, which means you know there's raccoons and stuff in the area. Haven't seen any eagles and vultures today. but I've seen them here before. There's spiders all over the place, huge ones. But they keep to themselves. So that's cool. Great big. Manatee zone. Anyway, like I was saying, I've been focusing a lot on work and on my trading, on my risk management. And I gotta tell you guys, I am very proud of where I am right now. I think what I'm gonna do from this moment on is I'm gonna use the blogs and the YouTube for the travel part, and then maybe I'll do lives for the trading. I think that's what I'm headed towards. I'm not sure if it'll be YouTube live or Facebook live or IG live, so make sure you guys follow me on all three. Just because, or TikTok even. I kind of like TikTok, especially when I'm traveling. It just makes it so easy to edit, and it's so quick. You know, YouTube is so long. Every time you want to edit something, you want it to be just right. TikTok, it's wham bam, it's real quick. And Facebook Lives, I think I've done maybe once or twice. But I think if I'm teaching live, regardless of whether there's 3 people or 50, I think it's a lot better that way. I also think that for the trading, it's a lot more fun when you see the things happen live than when something's recorded that could be edited, you know. I don't know, that's what I've been toying with. So I think I'm going to be doing more of the trading stuff is going to be live, right then and there. And then the vlogs will be more about the traveling part of this. Now I have to get proficient at it because you guys know I'm not a technical person. So I know there's a way of doing all of them at the same time, and that's currently beyond my realm of knowledge. But like everything else, we'll figure it out, right? We'll figure it out, and we'll see where we go from there. What I do know is the live trading is going to be very soon. Matter of fact, today's Labor Day weekend. It's actually Labor Day 2022. So didn't trade today because it's not a good idea. Even binary options is, even though the market may be open for binaries, not a good idea. It's not much volume. But most probably this week already, I'll start doing some lives for you guys, or with you guys. Which brings me to the talk. You know, a lot of people don't like binary options. I absolutely love them. There we go. I do. I really love binary options. been a roller coaster of a ride, but guess what? That's not unfamiliar to anybody in the Forex scene. I'm also going to start probably messing with a little bit of Forex as well. I mean, the binary options that I practice is all Forex anyways, so nothing changes. Just the time frames, right? So that'll be pretty cool. It's kind of funny. A lot of the Forex traders that I know and admire and that I've learned from and I'm still learning from, a lot of them started in binary options, or their mentors started in binary options, and eventually they went into Forex. I'll be very honest with you guys. I got into binaries because it was easier for me to comprehend. You're dealing with the same charts, you're dealing with the same currencies, but you don't have to work out the spreads. You don't have to be worrying about broker differentials and spreads and anything like that. I also like the fact that you knew within minutes where your analysis was, you know? Did the trade conform with your analysis, or did it not conform with your analysis? And that's great, because it helps you shorten the learning curve. Now there's some big differences. I've done actually videos in the biggest differences between Forex and binary. It was about 2 years ago, I think, when I first started the channel, maybe a year and change ago. And all of those things are still true, but I would say, you know, the biggest difference is still that with binaries, you're always going to have less than 100% payout. And with Forex, you could have less than 100% payout, but you're also going to have, you know, a 1-to-1 reward, risk to reward ratio, 2-to-1, 3-to-1. You know, once you start having a 3R, that changes everything, right? Because you could be wrong most of the time and still make a profit. But I'm still very much in love with binaries. And the thing with binaries is, one, it forces you to have to be better, because you have to be right more often than you're not, or you're fried, you're toast. So that's one of the first things. The other thing about binaries is, even though the analysis is the same, the charts are the same, the strategies change because of the time frames. You know, anybody who knows anything about this knows that the higher the time frame, the greater the strength in, for example, support and resistance, and things get choppy as you go down in time frames. So when you're trading, or at least when I'm trading, higher time frames, I trade what they call naked Forex, right? I don't use any indicators. I just use the price action to determine where I'm going and what I'm doing. However, when I'm trading binary, I do actually use indicators, because everything's happening so fast that you could actually use them in your favor. When you're talking about very small time frames, it's actually very useful. Anyway, I've gotten to the end here of Biscayne National Park, and it's not even really the end. If you look, there's people still going down there. But I think I'm going to set my drone up now. Check you guys out in a bit. So hopefully the air conditioning isn't going to ruin the audio, but we'll figure it out along the way. I just left Biscayne National Park and I am doing errands that I need to get done before tomorrow, but I wanted to kind of finish that train of thought I was on before I went and started playing with my drone. And it was when I was talking about binary options and Forex. And I think one of the last things I was saying was that when you're dealing with higher time frames, you know, like you would in Forex, you want to deal with higher time frames. You may scale in later to find the right entry point, but you want to base the majority of your decisions on higher time frames because it's much more accurate. You don't have that choppiness, right? Now, that being said, everything's fractal, meaning that, you know, the moves that you'll see on a higher time frame, you'll also see on smaller time frames. And so you could still interpret price action in smaller time frames. The problem is that you could get faked out more often. There's more probability of that choppiness, which is why I like to use certain indicators. Now it depends. I've got different strategies. When it comes to Forex, there's only 2 or 3 strategies I use, specifically 2 of them, and really one that is my go-to strategy. When it comes to binaries, I've got several different strategies that I use. But I probably got about a good 5 or 6 strategies down, right? I rarely will use more than 1 or 2 of them. But the thing with the binaries is because, you know, movements in binary is so hypersensitive because you're speaking about, you know, within minutes. It all depends on what broker I'm trading, the time of day that I'm trading. All of that makes a difference. So time of day, what broker I'm using, all of that is going to influence which one of my strategies am I going to use, and what percentage risk am I going to use. Even the day that I'm trading, right? Depending on what day it is in the week will determine, you know, how risky I'm going to be that day because of my expectation of volume in the market. And then add to that the fact of the time when I'm trading and my expectation of volume in the market at that time. So that's really, really important. Again, I am a binary trader. I love trading binary options in terms of Forex. But I am going to start toying with MT4, MT5 Forex as well, because I've gotten so good on the binary end that it's kind of funny. Even though I trade differently with binaries and Forex, my studies in Forex led to some aha moments in my binary strategies. And me getting better at binary strategies helped me get better at Forex and in my entries. So it's funny because I trade both of them differently, but the independent studies of each led to the other. None of my strategies are mine. They are many other Forex traders' strategies, but they've got my twist to them, right? So there are things that I've taken from one trader and from another trader and put together, and so it's uniquely mine in that I put a couple of things together, and now neither of the people that I learned from do it exactly that way, but yeah, I don't want to take credit for things that people have been doing for a long time. I just got one or two of them together and do it that way. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of finish at least that, come around, circle back around to what I was saying. I'm really excited about being able to start doing lives. I'm also a little bit nervous about it, just because not technical. I don't know how to do that stuff, right? So it's going to be a little quirky in the beginning. But I hope you guys like it. Those of you that watch my channel and do so because of the trading or because of your interest in trading, I try to be as transparent as possible, and I think you can't be any more transparent than just doing it live and teaching you live, right? So sometimes I'll go live and I'll teach you some stuff. Sometimes maybe we'll take a trade, or maybe we'll do a little bit of both, and we'll take it from there. And then of course, the traveling part of it, which is also very near and dear to my heart. We've got something really, really cool coming up very soon, so keep an eye out for that. And with that, folks, I will see you later.